Winter, Alberta. We're right at the border of Saskatchewan. Beautiful Alberta. Here we are. Look, exactly where we left off last night. Didn't move an inch, I'm pretty sure. We're going up to St. Paul, Alberta. Not to be confused with St. Paul, Minnesota. St. Paul, Alberta is a small little town. We're gonna drop off a couple of things there. And from there, let me check. I don't even know where we're going next. From there, that's the wrong envelope. Here, let's try this one. This the right one? All right, from there, we're going to Grande, Prairie, Alberta. Way up there. And then we're coming down to Hines Creek. I don't know where that is. I gotta Google that one yet. Hey, Sergeant. Sit down, buddy. He is sitting. All right, why don't you guys come here and say hello? Okay. You guys want to say hello? Say good morning. Time for another new day. You guys excited? Simply thrilled, man. I can't wait. Let's go. Well, you heard the dog. So this is one of those amazingly beautiful mornings where I am awake before the sun is. This doesn't happen too often, and it's very unnatural, and I don't like it. It's crazy the things I'll do for work. But here we are. Sort of on the main drag through Lloydminster here on the west side and the Alberta side. I forgot that Alberta here is an hour behind Saskatchewan at this time of year. So I just gained an hour when I woke up. So I'm an hour earlier than I thought I was. So, hey, instead of being just on time, we're gonna be a little early. I guess that's nothing to complain about, whatever. Better than being an hour late. Well, there's nothing quite like the feeling you get after you finish some good physical labor. Whew. Got the heart pumping, got sweating a little bit. It's a physical job to get this freight unloaded that I'm unloading. I gotta set up a bunch of equipment for it, and there's like 2 floors in the trailer, and you gotta unload off the top floor down to the bottom on the ground, and anyways, whatever. Feeling good. So we're leaving St. Paul, Alberta now. We're going towards Grande Prairie, Alberta, which is like 6.5, 7 hours away. I don't think we're gonna make it there today by the end of day. So we're probably gonna end up getting there this evening and unloading first thing in the morning tomorrow. And then we go down to, what is it, Mines Harbor? Mines, what did I say before? Anyway, that other town, it's like 2 hours from there yet. So we'll get that done tomorrow morning as well. And then keep our ears open for the next load of freight that needs to go somewhere. I don't need to be home until the 24th. That's when my family celebrates Christmas. The 25th is for, you know, if I had a wife and kids, that would be our Christmas, to celebrate Christmas on. So this is St. Paul, Alberta. Just meandering our way through town here. It's a nice, typical, you know, Alberta town. They get a lot of snow out in this area, so this is nothing yet. This is not even Christmas yet. Technically, it's not even winter yet. Winter only starts on the 21st of December. This is just the beginning. Here, let me clean that window a bit for you there. There you go. Why was that crossing guard looking at me with that death glare? Did you see that? Just staring at me. Over here, I'm too close to these parked cars. There you go, downtown, St. Paul. Oh, okay, fine. You want to keep me here a little longer? That's all right. I don't mind. I like this town. I don't even know where we are. I can hardly see out the windows. But we're here on the way anyways. We're at a Petro-Canada in Alberta still. Fuel is 84.9 per liter here. It's pretty expensive for Alberta, seeing as Manitoba was about the same. Usually Alberta's a lot cheaper than Manitoba, but you know, prices are going up around here. How's it going, Sergeant? Hey, you gotta back off, man. The camera can't focus on you when you're that close. No, you can't come on here. All right, you gotta stay off. Gotta keep pushing you away. I know you just want to be so close to me, but I want to film you too.
You should probably take out the trash, man. Just saying. You should probably take out the trash. People are gonna start making comments. Just looking out for you, man. Thanks, Diesel. Thank you very much.
One heck of a messy day out here. Jeez. We're coming up, not this next intersection, but we're coming up soon to the intersection. Well, what am I on here, the 23 or something? And Highway 216 in Alberta. Meandering our way towards Edmonton and then up towards Grande Prairie. I already called the customer there to let them know that I will be there first thing in the morning, 8 a.m. Waking up with the birds again. Well, there's no birds in wintertime, but you know what I mean. Which lane do I gotta be in here? I can be in this. This is the time of year where I wish there was a truck wash at every single truck stop. You know, and one that you could use credit card on too. Like most of the truck washes that I've seen, you need like loonies for them, like dollar coins in Canada. Why don't you just put a credit card machine in there so that we can all use it? Oh well. Oh well. The blue beacons are the best, but there's only like 2 of them in Canada, and they're in Ontario. Far away from here. Okay, we're just turning on exit 25 on Highway 216 around Edmonton onto Highway 16 West. This is the Yellowhead Highway.
Keep right onto Highway 16 West.
I already told him that, Manny. Thanks. Thanks. Way ahead of you. For once. So this will take us through the city of Edmonton, I believe. We gotta go northwest towards Grande Prairie. Should have nice 4-lane roads all the way up there, but if I remember correctly, the roads up near Grande Prairie are pretty rough. Maybe they fixed it by now. I haven't been up there since like, last winter, so. My cousin Dustin worked up there for a while. You guys have met him in the vlogs before. He's the wheelie guy on the quad. I need to hang out with him again. Just talked to him before I left. I was gonna go hang out with him, but I had to leave. So I think of that. Oh well, next time I'm home, maybe. My mirrors are so dirty, man. Excuse me. My mirrors are dirty. I hope you're not in my way. Signal device is activated.
Continue 36 kilometers on Highway 16 West.
How about it? Let's do it. Yellowhead Trail, see? That's right, we're in Alberta. We're no longer on roads, because Alberta doesn't have roads, they have trails. Okay, so I was wrong. We're not actually quite at the city of Edmonton yet, but we're very close. Instead, we get to enjoy this nice, beautiful winter sunset, or late fall sunset, here in central Alberta. 1 second. Shoot! Ha! Oh man, that should be illegal to do that. Oh. Whew. Before you know it, they're gonna have little zones on the side of the road. They're gonna be sneeze zones. You're gonna have to pull over and sneeze because it's gonna be too distracting to sneeze while driving. Remember, I've been talking about this before. It's coming. Mark my words. No more sneezing and driving. Big fines. So I sort of like the landscape up here in Edmonton. It's very much sort of like Winnipeg, which is a lot more people. Further north. I believe Edmonton is the furthest north city, big city, anyways, like world-class city in Canada. I believe so anyway. Very rich city. A lot of oil around here. You know that Keystone XL pipeline that Obama said no to? That was coming from right around here. So instead of, you know, transporting it through pipeline, we're just putting it on trains, which are, you know, which could possibly derail. We usually have a couple of derailments on the way down to Texas every year. And then, you know, big fires start, you know, oil gets splattered everywhere, you know, a big mess. But, you know, that's better than having a pipeline that would, you know, prevent accidents like that from happening, you know, make them a lot less likely anyways. But, all right, well, I'm just a truck driver. I mean, there's 20,000 permanent American jobs they were offering, but whatever. But they don't need them, obviously. They don't need them. All right, well, just sell our oil to China then. Why not? Obama doesn't want it. Hey, China wants it. The only thing is, Obama, pardon me, the United States, not Obama.
the United States would have used that oil more efficiently, and it would have been better for the environment for them to burn it. But now we're selling it to China, who doesn't give a rip about the environment. They're going to take the oil and they're going to burn it any way they see fit. Plus, it's going to have to be shipped over there by ship, so there's the carbon footprint of that yet. And then the oil we're still selling down to the States is going down by train, which is a much larger carbon footprint than a pipeline. And then from the train yards, it's got to go by truck to where it actually needs to be, so that's another even bigger carbon footprint yet. So really, by saying no to the Keystone Pipeline, he has harmed the environment more. But hey, that's none of my business. None of my business.
Well, here we are in our dirty, dirty truck. Look at that. See what I mean by the wipers don't wipe properly on a Freightliner ever? And those are brand new wipers. It just doesn't happen. That side's fine. Oh yeah. Driver's side, the one that actually needs to be clean, Freightliner screwed that up. Oh well. We're right outside here, Boston Pizza, here in Grande, Prairie, Alberta. We made it. Our destination is pretty much across the street over there. We're going to unload in the morning. And I'm going to go in there and get something good to eat. Settle myself down. I got to edit the vlog yet that you watched yesterday, so I got to get that done first before I go in there, so that the meal is a reward for me finishing my work. And then we'll come back to the truck, upload it, and if we have time, I'll edit this one yet. I got like 13 hours before I have to be across the street, so I only need 8 hours of sleep. I could go off 6. Anyways, that's what we're gonna do. I'm just editing yesterday's vlog here, and this part of the vlog meant a lot to me. Let's just watch it again. Am I achieving my goals? Am I becoming a better person, or am I going the opposite way? You know, I don't get deep into things like this in my vlog very often, but every once in a while I do share with you my intentions for this vlog, and I do that when I get messages or emails or whatnot, when people obviously misunderstand what my vlogs are all about. And you can't really blame them, because all of you in my camera right now, watching on YouTube, know who I am on camera. You sort of understand the gist of me. You don't know all of me. I mean, there's a lot of me that doesn't come out on the camera and whatnot. I mean, like, there's a lot to Josh, aside from Trucker Josh. Like, you guys get to see Trucker Josh. I love to entertain you guys, and some things I share, some things I don't. But these vlogs, like I said yesterday, these are a journal that I want to look back on and be proud of, you know? I want to be able to look back at my life and remember the best moments. I don't film everything, believe me. I don't wake up every morning and you'd be like, yes, let's vlog another day. Well, there's some days when I wake up, I'm like, oh, come on. I just want to go back to bed. I don't want to vlog it. And some days I don't vlog it. Really, I don't. And I feel bad about it when I don't, because I wish I did. But, you know, I want to make sure that I record the best memories of my life, so that I can go back and look at it later on and, you know, show it to my kids and whatnot and be like, hey, this is who your dad was before he met your mom, before he made you. And I don't want them to be like, oh, wow, that sucks. I'd rather them look at it and be like, well, you're a little weird there, Dad, but at least you sort of had your life together. But there's so much more behind the scenes that doesn't come through in the vlogs. I get some messages in my email, some messages in Twitter, Facebook, all my different social medias. I get some messages from some viewers that think they have a good bead on who I am and what I'm all about, and they're so wrong. Oh, and they try to tell me, you know, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. I'm like, excuse me. I will talk to you tomorrow, sometime before noon.